Hey, I'm reaching out because I was looking through your content and one thing stood out immediately. You're getting people to comment heavily on internship and hiring post. But all of that attention is being converted only to another free job post. And I truly believe there's a much bigger opportunity than that. And that is exactly why I made this video only for you. So first I mapped out where your posts around. And these are not just about posting jobs. You're helping entry-level tech candidates from having a good profile to actually being job ready. And that difference is very valuable because that gives us a monetization opportunity. And this is where the numbers got interesting. Your HDFC post almost generated 40,000 views and 3,000 comments. And your fresher and paid internship opportunity generated around 21,000 likes, 1,700 comments, and your MHTECHIN generated 15,000 views and 1,100 comments. And this tells me people are not just consuming your content, they're actively coming to you for guidance. And that is exactly where you could help your audience while making some money for you. Then you have your SQL, Power BI, and Python content. And your IT Beast post had around 1,500 comments. So across your hiring alerts, internship is a big pattern. People are actively commenting and asking you for your guidance on how to actually land a proper job. And that gap is exactly where you would help them to be the candidate they'll get a call back and land a proper job. So the numbers, and I kept these very small. So if only 1% of your actual followers, which is 161 people, that buy a program that is more premium and better quality for $1,500, you're actively looking for $30,000 to even $241,000 in revenue. And I'm not saying 1% will actually buy. Even if you take like 20 people from your audience, you will still get 30,000 in revenue. So this is the main opportunity that I identified, the Data Analyst Career Escalator. And this is where you would actually help your followers from not having the job they want to actually achieve the dream life they have, with actually helping them with their portfolio and other categories your expertise is in to actually get them to actually have a proper job. And the product is your experience because you already know all the pieces they need to actually land a job. And this is the important part. I'm not saying to change your content or do anything like that. So you literally have to just continue doing what you're already doing and handle the back end of making the product and the strategy. So you're not adding a huge amount of work on your side. And I also have some other directions that we could take. But the most important part is you already have a low ticket product, which is cheaper. But we don't want to create more duplicates of the product that you already have. And that is why I recommend my product assistant by itself. And I intentionally left some few details for a call so we could talk together and understand what your audience needs and where you actually are in the position of and what product you actually are interested in making. So we need to connect what you already have to a much bigger outcome for your audience. So the launch itself is very simple. I'll provide everything needed. So first we warm up the audience around the problem, then we give some value like a free resource, and lastly we actually show the product so it creates urgency and they could actually buy what they actually want. And the biggest part is your experience. You already have resume optimization, career guidance, LinkedIn strategy, interview preparation, and study resources. But we could combine all these pieces together to actually give a much more structured and better path for your followers and audience to deliver them the life they always wanted while making some money for you. Before building anything, we want to see if your followers want a product before you make the product. So already made a story for you so you could actually post online to see if they want the product before you spend some time on making the product. And there's a very big reason I spend my time to make this for you because I genuinely believe there's a big opportunity for you to help your followers while making some money for you. And the best part is there's no risk on your side. So I handle the back end of making the product so you won't waste any time. And I only get paid if you get paid. So if you don't make any money out of this, you don't have to pay me a dime. So if you want, you can message me what time you're free and what time zone you're in, or you can simply book a call from the link in the bottom. But overall, thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a great day.